welcome to Kitchen Secrets with Survi. In this episode, I'll be teaching you how to make these roundels. These roundels are actually filled with almond and date filling. As you may know, dates are very high in fiber. Also in this recipe, I haven't used sugar, so all the sugar sweetness that is there in this recipe comes from dates. Since they're very high in fiber, they are also very good for your gut health. They contain a lot of antioxidants for the body. We also using almonds, and almonds are known to lower your cholesterol, and they are considered a very good food for your bone building and heart health. For this recipe, we require some chocolate. I'm again using like dark chocolate, which is my favorite. I have a dry grinder here. I have half a cup of almonds. These are whole almonds, but if you have like chopped up almonds, you can use those. And I have half a cup of dates. These dates are pitted, but I'm going to cut them into smaller pieces to see if they still have pits or not. I'm going to hydrate these dates, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to first cut them into small pieces. Like I said, I don't want any pits to come in. And while my water is heating, so I've now made sure that there are no pits in there. And I will now hydrate them with a bit of hot water. Guys, this is around 50 ml of water in there, and I'm going to add my dates. Just so they're nicely soaked. I'll leave them for 10 to 15 minutes. And in the meantime, I will grind my almonds. The thing with almonds is you don't want them to be you don't want to churn them into very fine powder, because otherwise the essential oil in the almonds would come out and they will become more like almond butter rather than ground almonds. So just like do it on pulse and make sure they're like a little crumbly. I've pulsed my almonds and this is how they look. I've reserved a few almonds on this side just so that I want to decorate. I have some for decoration later. Also, guys, you can use a mix of any nuts. You can use sunflower seeds. You can use cashews. You can use peanuts. I mean, the choice is endless. Now, the next step is I will check on my dates. It's been like 5 minutes. The dates also seem to be doing fine, and I'm going to now grind them into a nice paste. So I've now blitzed my dates. I removed the water that was there for soaking, and after removing the water, I put them in the machine and I ground them. So this is how they should look. I will remove them in a bowl. Guys, you can use this kind of puree to naturally sweeten other things as well. Now my almond mixture and my date mixture is ready. What I will do is I will prepare a mix out of these. So depending on what consistency you like it more almondy, you can add more almonds. You like more dates, you can add more dates for the sweetness. I'm going to mix them. I think I would require a little bit more date for the binding. Looks perfect now. Okay, so once this is done, I have a few techniques or a few ways you can prepare this depending on what you have available at home. So you can either use a muffin case to make individual roundels, or you can use silicone molds like this in different shapes, and then they won't be called the roundels. Or if you have like a silicone cake case, you can use that as well. Guys, here's some melted chocolate. I'm going to start layering these roundels for you. So I have 1 spoon here for the mix and 1 spoon for the chocolate. What I'm going to do is take a spoonful of the chocolate and put it in my mold. So just make sure it creates a bottom layer like this. Not too thick, not too thin. Just 1 spoon. And on top of that, I will try to spoon my mixture. Just open it up a little so that it covers like this. And again, spoon some chocolate on top. And just press gently. Now this goes in you tap it a little. I'm going to show you this one also. So I hold it in my hand and I drop a spoonful. In this case, I might need more. Just rotate it a little to cover the entire surface area. I'm going to spoon my mix in there. Guys, you could have just used the date mix and then the chocolate, but personally I feel like, it should have a nice base. The base of the chocolate or something that you're keeping shouldn't stick to the bottom of any of the pans. So this chocolate, when it hardens, it just gives you a nice base that you can store, that you can pack it as gifts, I'm going to cover. Just make sure it's all nicely covered. And you can also use those plastic silicone, cases that you have. I have some almonds that I'm going to chop. Before I put them in the refrigerator, I'm going to quickly drop some chopped almonds on top, or whatever nuts you fancy that you've put inside. Just make sure they're nicely evenly spread. And they go in the refrigerator. They're now out of the fridge, and let's try to demold them. So guys, you can just peel them off. And look how beautiful they are. With demolding the ones in the case. Look how beautifully they're popping out. Here. I'm going to cut one and show you how it looks. There you go. And you have a nice date filling in there. The roundels are now ready. Can you see how beautiful they look? These can be packaged. They can stay in the refrigerator for some time. And also, you can just serve them as is. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I'll see you soon next time.